Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time when you see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I must start with tonight's show. So Chris Whitley will be one of the journalists out there, he's an Arsenal correspondent. So Babakone talk say Victor Gyökeres has given the green light to Andrea Berta ahead of the summer transfer window. So they say Victor Gyökeres has already given the green light to Arsenal sporting director Andrea Berta, and he is keen on a move to Arsenal. So if a deal is going to be struck, Sporting Lisbon wants the move to be made official in July, so that the entirety of the deal will fall under next season's financial year. They no wan make the announcement from now till June. But anything we do from now till June will be under this season's financial year when you do your accounting, the report. So they wan make it be say na from July the announcement or anything go take place. You get, because you know say Andrea Berta really appreciates the guy and he don follow with WK's camp discuss. So now with the year say the guy just sold on the project, say yes, I'm available, I'm willing to join Arsenal because it's going to be coming, like it's an affordable deal. Yes. So are they happy on this one? Yes. Now on to wetin happen today. Don't forget, Arsenal went to the Goodison Park to play against Everton Football Club, and the way the match they go, many Arsenal fans, some were happy, some were not happy. It gets, everybody get their own different reasons. Now this particular match, there was a controversial penalty that was awarded to Everton. So different people get their own different opinions. Some believe it was a penalty, some believe it was not a penalty, that it was a soft penalty. You get, but well, the referee used his discretion, because all I would say is I don't see both arguments of different ends of the spectrum, but at the end of the day, the referee uses discretion. If to say the referee say no be penalty, nobody go argue anything, game go continue. But because referee say na penalty, the VAR sef back am. Even the Premier League sef don drop statements say yes, the thing happen inside the box. I don't think anybody is arguing that one. The only argument wey people dey argue na it is soft, that the touch wasn't sufficient enough to be deemed fit to be a penalty. I watch it after that talk for press conference saying there is no way you will say that is a penalty. You get, so everybody they get their own opinion. So people say na penalty. Me personally, that might too scary a play, because you supposed to know say players sef dey look for edge, they look for advantage. They wan go go find go. No be today they go knack person small, go roll 1,000,000 times. Na today, because so you supposed to know say that player dey capable of doing something like that. So for me, I forgive am because I see it as youthful exuberance. You must make mistake before you go learn from am. So na the way me I think I have lack of experience. Na im do my to scale there. So they will learn from it. It's not the end of the world. So more just bad the matter, because for me personally, the major thing what I want for the match na say make dem no get any injury. And God so kind, the only small chinking injury wey be wan come na this Merino wey dem burst im head, wey dey bleed. Now only that one. Apart from that, I don't really think there's anything anybody should be worried about. When you look at the press conference where Arteta even do, you get, so the major part of the press conference, and when they ask him about Mikel Merino, Arteta self talk and say Mikel Merino is fine. I just checked with the doctor. He had a cut, so he was bleeding quite a lot in the first half. Then it started again. So overall, he wasn't feeling anything. That the guy is okay. They come ask Arteta, shey una get any other injury concern? Arteta said no. And that's what I want to hear. Yes, I don't want to hear say anybody that one, that no. Put on. So what could they prepare for Real Madrid? Yes. And with wetin come happen to Real Madrid this night, Baba will knack Real Madrid wetin no good, because I don't know, no say they have got the work. You know that Real Madrid first and second choice goalkeeper don't get injured. Now third choice goalkeeper them used today against Valencia. In fact, somebody was asking me that, CHUKS, you know say Arsenal na your club, Real Madrid na your club, who you come win? As I like Arsenal past Real Madrid, I don't go lie for it. So they're my club, no doubt. I like Arsenal. I still have a soft spot for Real Madrid, but But this battle like this, on Arsenal ultra and true, no argument get. So Real Madrid first choice goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois, second choice Lunin. So then the injury. Although I see Lunin for bench, but they not play Lunin today. I think that Frank be Fran. Now they play today, and they chop am for Valencia hand. Vinicius Junior play, Jude Bellingham play, Mbappe play. Yet Valencia beat them 2-1 for the Santiago Bernabeu. Baba, like this now, as it be now. You go see say Madrid they I think they dey how many points? They 3 points behind Barca, and Barca go still play their own match today. Now if Barca wins that their own game, now be say they go don play 30 games. Then Barca go play 6. Barca dey play Betis this night. So if Barca win, let me say Barca don gap Madrid with 6 points. So title race don get one kind come out with 8 games to go. Omo, e dey quite tricky. You get 1-1 they play 1-1. And I also comot Vinicius Junior because I know say themselves get one eye on Arsenal game. Look at that score. Look at that Fran. You get Fran. Look at Lucas Vazquez. Lucas Vazquez. No say naturally no be defender him be. So Martinelli then go face that one. So yeah, me and you go buy ourselves. Then Tchouaméni itself he no go play for our match. Remember saying they suspended. Tchouaméni no go play. So probably they go play Asensio. They go partner Asensio with Rudiger. Then Garcia like. Papa, see, if Valencia can do it and Betis can, Papa, like it's possible. It's possible, especially with Saka back, but then the back, Odegaard back. Forget Magalhaes, Papa, forget. This what is the only good thing we say, in fact, Madrid will play 10 men behind the ball, so there will be a lot of spaces for us to exploit with counter attack. And one thing we need to know again, we say, Madrid naturally, they struggle with teams that Sabi dominates. You see the way Man City dominates Madrid. Like Arsenal will sabi whole ball get and Odegaard go dey, everybody go dey. They will struggle to play against somebody like us, and with the team we say them never play us in a long while, so they don't really know. They go dey underestimate us, normal, because the whole world is saying Madrid are the favourites. So them go believe say their individual qualities are enough to take them through. But we say we will shock them. You get like what's your guy Ali Brown? They talk for the full-time analysis show. This first leg, get them 3-0 bye. It looks impossible, but who says it cannot happen? Get them 3-0. You get. Then second leg, we'll go there, go build wall of Jericho. But that's why we'll go borrow Zuma rock from Abuja. Go collect permission from Wiki. Oh, let's see what happens. Now, in as much as we draw Everton 1-1, there's also something that happened in the match between Aston Villa and Nottingham Forest. Let's say Aston Villa beats Nottingham Forest, and Nottingham Forest will be the closest to us, and then they third, and we use 4 points gap them before. So as we come draw, we can increase the gap to 5 points. As they can't lose now, confirm we don't need 5 points ahead of them. Now Man City will play Manchester United in the I don't forget they call that their own derby. Yes, Manchester derby, in the Manchester derby. So I never know. I know say when it comes to the derby, form is usually thrown out of the window. So emotions, in a tough match they be, you get. And the Real don't get injury, no go play that match. So I don't know what to expect. Chelsea on the other hand, they say go play. Right now we are like 9 points ahead of Chelsea, like 10 points ahead of or 11 points ahead of Man City. Like no matter how you go be sure, we'll just see what will happen. But our top 4 hopes today, you get nothing. I no fear. Top 4 will get that. Highest will finish third. Highest. So me, I know the fear whether top 4 will come for hand, no come for hand. Charles Watts can't even look the game. He say that's 90 minutes. We'll play today. Should do Kivior a lot of good. If he does get the start against Real Madrid, really solid alongside Saliba, a game Arsenal should have won. Everton handed an equalizer by that harsh penalty decision. That never looked like they never looked like scoring otherwise. Arsenal still had the chances to win it after that, though, and they didn't take them. No injuries, though, I think, which was probably the most important thing today, and that's what I've been singing all along. As long as we don't get any injury today, now my own 3 points with that, we are good to go. Now, I don't know whether they are say Andrea Beretta was in the stadium today to watch the match. Yes, so Obadon starting job. Yes, so they monitor things and see how things they go. Now, okay, breaking news. Say Chelsea have breached UEFA limits on financial losses for last season, reports the Times. This happens after the governing body did not allow the club to count as income selling its women's team to its sister company for £200 million. Now, what this means, is that Chelsea don't breach UEFA's financial fair play, yet they don't breach the Premier League's financial fair play. The ojoro wey dem do for the Premier League, they won't come go do am because Chelsea dey always look for loopholes to wey dem go take advantage of, tricks. That is why they can spend 1 billion, spend as they like, give people salary 8 years. Get they look for loopholes to breach the FFP and the PSR. So Chelsea, can you imagine? They sell female stadium to a sister company wey dey related to Chelsea owner Bluco for 200 million. They come register the money as income. You get? So then do it for the Premier League. Premier League say, okay, you are PSR compliant, you are FFP compliant, but UEFA say no, that's illegal. We can't allow that. So now Chelsea and UEFA they discuss wetin go be the punishment. Chelsea dey beg UEFA make the punishment be financial punishment so they go fit spread across many years, but UEFA is looking at banning Chelsea from European competitions. This is something they did against Man City. No say UEFA don catch Man City before for this PSR FFP compliance. Catch them. UEFA come go court of arbitration. I say UEFA Man City come go court of arbitration, come go appeal. They call it a win. You get some of all those evidence. Now the Premier League they use now they attack Man City for that 115 breaches. The Daily Mail wrote a fantastic report where they explain this thing in detail. They say Chelsea breached UEFA limits of financial losses after their loophole is rejected and could be banned from Europe in the future as they await punishment. Now, they say Chelsea have breached UEFA limits of financial losses according to the reports. The Blues posted a net profit of about 130 million in the latest accounts published on Monday after selling their women's team to West London club's sister company. A statement on the Chelsea's website did not specify for how much the women's team was sold to Bluco. The holding company used the Todd Burley and Clear Lake Capital takeover 3 years ago, but said profit on disposal of subsidiaries there was 198.7 million. All this is going to look like gibberish to you, maybe you don't really understand. But this move, according to the Times, has helped Chelsea to avoid breaching the Premier League's profitability and sustainability rules last season. They won't use the same style for UEFA. UEFA can't reject as in a lie. How can you sell property? You sell property to your sister company. People say, now you still get that sister company. You won't call report them as revenue. And say, now money will come inside the club. Now, you just be like what's Barcelona do when they want to register that they own Paul Victor. When they go sell VIP seats, they come show La Liga. Say, see, I'm going to sell them also money. One day when they do audits for club, they don't come add that money. Now the president say, so that auditor will go report out to the auditing bureau. I just like I said ago. So what this means now is that even if Chelsea qualify for Champions League, you might hear say Chelsea they don't ban them. They're not going to follow for people to play Champions League next season. But we'll just watch and see how this things unfold. Now, my Dean, can you talk about this penalty where they give us against Everton, where they say now Everton get a penalty, it's a controversial penalty, although they say they agree with the VAR because they say there's a bit of contact outside and there's a little bit of contact inside. I think it's a soft one. It's probably not wrong, but it's a soft one. I understand that argument. I don't know why Luis Kelly doesn't go to attack it. Harrison gets the wrong side of him. I think this is awfully soft, but it's gone to VAR. I can see why it was given in real time, but watching it again, there's hardly a touch. But the thing is, the referee uses discretion. The VAR itself probably uses it because all this is a subjective analysis gets. So you don't happen to say it don't happen. Life goes on. Martin Keown himself, they criticized Arsenal star after controversial Everton penalty decision. Now, Keown they question Michael Scully's decision making after the youngster gave away a crucial penalty in Arsenal's 1-1 draw with Everton there because Keown said no, they're happy with the penalty. They're going to say, I don't believe there's enough contact there for a penalty, and it's very soft. I'm not sure where the contact is. I can understand Harrison wants to go down and there's a tugging match, but where is there any real contact? While critical of the officiating on show, Keown believes Luis Kelly put himself in an unnecessarily awkward position by engaging in a physical battle with Harrison rather than simply running towards the ball. What I would say, if I was working with a player, he uses his body brilliantly. It's one of his strengths. But at the end of the day, that using his body ain't cost us like this now. It is what it is. So you can cry blue mother all you want, but it is what it is. So my dear Arsenal lovers, video message from one of our sponsors, Moby World Associates and Co Limited. They're into construction services, dredging, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80 6464 2234. And they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, do reach out to them. So if you're getting value from our videos, you're watching us, you're enjoying the show, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe or follow if you're watching on Facebook, because that's one of the ways you can support us so that our community will grow bigger and bigger. On YouTube, we just celebrated 21,000 YouTube community members today. So thank you. God bless all of you. So the biggest news of the night, I'm in the fact that Chris Whitley, maybe one of the journalists out there. So Baba Kone let us know, say Victor Gyökeres don't giving green lights to Andrea Berta ahead of the summer transfer window. So when you check everything, we see say Gyökeres already give us the green lights. Don't talk to Andrea Berta. Think they're willing to join Arsenal? And I would say with the hope for, say yes, everything will go well as it be now. So well, I just say happy more just to watch. Anyhow, Bisha Shola, I did here to monitor the deal as things go. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So it's like come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night and a good night. And I'll get out. Alright guys. Ciao.